Hi, everyone. Welcome to Habitat Now, Habitat's original video podcast. My name is Dusty, and we are so excited. Joining us today in the studio is Kris Jozefiak, and Kris is a Habitat construction trainee currently in our training program. So for those of you who may not be aware, Habitat has a training program. We figured if we could work with unqualified volunteers to build houses, we could formalize this program into more of a work development program. So if you want to learn more, please check out the address on your screen. Kris, thanks for being here today.
My pleasure.
So you're currently enrolled in this training program with us. How did you hear about this program, and what have you been up to in the program? I think you've been in 2 months now?
2 months, that's correct. I was made aware of the program by another veteran that I was staying with. He passed on the information to me. He said, hey, I joined this really cool program, a lot of information. I think you might be interested. I said, I'm not doing anything right now, so let me see what it's about. Came down and talked to Adrian and got myself placed in.
And got yourself enrolled. So you mentioned you're a veteran. What branch were you in, and how long did you serve?
I was in the Air Force, and I served, came in right before 9/11, so 2000, was in until 2011.
Wow, well, thank you for your service.
My pleasure.
And then when you got out, what challenges were you facing?
Job skills that really didn't relate to the outside world. I was married at the time, young children, so I kind of went back to school, tried to find my niche. I went back, I had already been aircraft maintenance when I was in, so I decided to go the vehicle route. So I went to school for automotive, diesel, power generation.
Right, okay.
So that's what I did after I got out.
What are you hoping to gain from this?
Lifelong employment, more like a career. Trades are always going to be around. It's one of those things that can't currently be replaced by AI. So, I mean, you're always going to need someone to build stuff. So when it comes down to it, like it's job security.
And you've been in the program, you said 2 months now, you're almost done. The construction training program exposes you to not just carpentry, but a whole variety of trades, right?
A whole slew. I was actually surprised at how vast the construction trades were. As far like I was thinking like carpentry, electrical, steelworking, but there's sheet metal. There's
Plumbing,
hundreds of
roofing,
different routes
windows.
that you can go. Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a kind of a path picked out which way you want to go yet? Or?
I'm leaning towards electrical, looking into electrician apprenticeships right now. I have the electrical background because I did avionics in the Air Force. And that's just kind of my kind of interest. So,
what's something you've learned in the program that maybe you didn't know before?
How hot it is outside during the summertime. I found a lot more respect for the people in the construction trades, seeing what they have to go through on a daily basis.
Right.
So.
And Habitat does take safety precautions. We shut things down at 105 degrees.
Yeah, we take a lot of breaks constantly. They bring us, a cooler full of Gatorade and water. We can take as many breaks as we want. So, it's not bad.
Right. So you say you're there with other trainees. What is that sense of community like? What is that sense of camaraderie like?
It's a lot like the military in a sense, because you come from a lot of different backgrounds.
Sure.
But you're all geared to one goal, and it's we all might be doing a little bit different things here and there depending on where they need our help. But if we see somebody struggling, one of our other teammates struggling, we'll go over and try to guide them along, or get them involved in what we're doing to help build their confidence and get them to where they feel comfortable and they're not
struggling so much.
Yeah.
That's awesome. We love the idea of people working together, common goal, like you said, and really to build that home. So sometimes you're out on site building, but then there's a lot of classroom time. What does that look like?
It's a lot of book work, a lot of kind of behind the scenes knowledge, more geared to like getting certifications, CPR certified, power tool certified, like just safety wise. So you stay safe while you're out on the job site, and you kind of have a background of what you're going to be working with and the materials and the safety aspect of it. At least once a week we have a career-readiness portion of our day. It's usually on Mondays. We go over communication skills. You work on your resume. They have people come in. We have different groups come in.
Yeah.
Different unions, different representatives from different companies, and they come in and they give us some information about their company and what they're looking for. And they definitely push to get you ready. Not so much to push you like you're going to go work for these people because we bring them in, but it's knowledge to add to your collection of hey, this is a possibility, or to give you maybe an outside look of something you weren't considering before. Like 3 or 4 companies came in that I would have never even looked at, but now I'm looking at them because they came in and they articulated well what their company was about and what their background was, and kind of fit my personality and my match and my job skill set. So now I started looking down different avenues.
That's awesome. Well, I hope in maybe 6 months or a year, you can come back, get back in the chair and tell us about what you're doing, where you're working, and how it's working out for you.
Absolutely.
Because I would love to see that for you. Is there anything else you want to share with our viewers while you're here today?
Yeah, Habitat for Humanity is a great program. Like I said, I went from 4 months ago being a homeless veteran, staying at a shelter. I now have my own place. I now have a vehicle. It's all based on coming here and finding a new foundation, a new direction to point my life in. So this program has really helped get me back on my feet, give me the confidence that I needed to start moving my life in the right direction. So.
Thanks for being here, man.
Oh, not a problem.
Appreciate it. That's it for today. We want to thank you for watching. If you would do us a favor, hit that subscribe button and share this podcast out with someone you know. We'll see you next time on Habitat Now.